Good morning, one and all. You are most welcome in third period of biology. Dear students, you have seen last time types of epithelium, not completed, simple epithelial tissue. What you have seen? Squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, columnar epithelium and ciliated epithelium. आपने पढ़ाई की होंगी, आपने खुद की नोट्स निकालो आपकी, सी द पेज नंबर ऑफ टेक्स्ट बुक 117, 116, 17. सो आपको प्रिपेयर करना है, खुद को प्रिपेयर करना है. प्रिपेयर अवर ओन नोट्स. सो व्हाट इन लास्ट पीरियड आई हैव गिवन द आइडिया about the squamous epithelial cell, cuboidal epithelial cell, columnar epithelial cell and ciliated epithelium cell. Can you tell me location of ciliated epithelium in respiratory tract, lining of buccal cavity? This is present in uterine tube, that is the oviduct. At the preend there is a cilia which help to move the particle from one place to another place. Columnar epithelial cells present mainly in the wall of intestine, in the wall of stomach, gallbladder. Main function is secretion and absorption. The cells are column-like. They are arranged side by side like a column, hence called as the columnar epithelial cells. Cuboidal cells are cubic in shape. आपने पढ़ा होगा, मैंने पढ़ाया था last time. Cubic in shape. It is found in PCT, proximal convoluted tubules. It is found in the reproductive organs like a testis, ovary, cubic in shape. They are also take part in absorption, secretion as well as formation of germ cell. Now today we have to discuss about the glandular epithelium. See this word gland. What is the gland? Gland means it is an body structure which able to secrete either secretion of enzyme or hormones or mucus or sebum etc. That body structure called as a gland. What it called? Gland. It is a body structure which able to secrete. These cells are present in almost all glands. Hence it is called as a glandular epithelium. What it called? Glandular epithelium. You know very well. Glands depend on the cells, may be two types. Unicellular, multicellular gland. Unicellular means single cell. Multicellular means many cells. Unicellular example, goblet cell in intestine of frog. Which example I have given? Goblet cell in intestine of frog. That is secreted mucus. So see here, multicellular gland may be two types, exocrine gland and endocrine gland. What is meant by exocrine gland? You know, in last year you have studied. Exocrine gland means the gland with a duct. The gland with a duct, ज्या duct glandला duct असते त्याला exocrine gland म्हणतात. उस gland को क्या बोलेंगे? Exocrine gland. Which are the example? Number of example. Salivary gland, tear gland, intestinal gland, gastric gland, mammary glands, seminal vesicle, bulbo-urethral gland, Bartholin gland. These are the number of examples of exocrine gland. Another type, endocrine gland. What is meant by endocrine gland? Endocrine gland means the gland does not have the duct. These are the ductless gland. Their secretion directly reaches to bloodstream. That type of gland called as the endocrine gland. Examples, who tell me? An example of endocrine gland you know. That is a pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, pineal gland, adrenal gland, interstitial cells of testis, follicles of ovary, follicular cells, they are endocrine in function. Corpus luteum is a temporary gland. Placenta, it is also endocrine gland. So these are the number of examples. हमको 12th में पढ़ना है types of glands. Endocrine gland I have given the example thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, adrenal gland, pituitary gland, then pineal gland. These are the number of examples. So what you have to see, these glandular epithelium are located in almost all glands. Either it is a unicellular, multicellular or exocrine gland and endocrine gland. I have just drawn the diagram of unicellular gland. This is the goblet cell of intestine of the secreted mucus. Shown the nucleus with the secretory granules which are secretory in function. These glands also found in thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, salivary glands as well as intestinal gland, gastric gland. They are found in the stomach. There is presence of glandular epithelial cell. Now what is the function? Function, exocrine gland particularly, mammary gland, it secretes milk. After birth of baby, mother can nourish into the young one. With the help of the mammary gland, this mammary gland secretes milk. Some glands in the body secrete mucus. Some glands secrete enzymes. Number of digestive glands are there that secrete enzymes, like a half part of pancreas, exocrine part of pancreas, intestinal gland, lipase, sucrase, maltase. These enzymes secreted by salivary gland that secrete a enzyme, that secrete a mucus. So these are the number of examples of enzyme. Sebum secreted by sebaceous gland, sweat secreted by sweat gland. They are located all over the body. So this is the function of glandular epithelium. Which are the functions? Secrete a milk, secrete a mucus, secrete a enzyme, sebum, sweat, as well as secretion of hormone. What is hormone? To excite, to stimulate, secreted by endocrine gland. I want to give the example. Thyroid gland secrete a thyroxine. Thyroid gland secrete a calcitonin. Pituitary gland secrete a number of hormones. Growth hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, prolactin hormone, antidiuretic hormone, oxytocin. These are the number of hormones secreted by gland. Hence, these endocrine gland are which functions performed by endocrine gland? Secretion of hormone with the help of which epithelium? Glandular epithelium. I hope you understood. What I say, gland means body structure which is able to secrete. That is called either unicellular, each cell with a basal nucleus surrounded by the cytoplasm with the secretory granules. Got my point? Yes. Now another epithelium is the sensory epithelium. They are sensitive to the stimuli. They are located in the different sense organs. This nose called as olfactory cell which is able to receive the sense of hearing, then transmit to the nerves. Here there is presence of auditory cell. This is called as the sensory epithelium. In eye there is a photoreceptor cells which are able to receive the sense of sight. So what you have to write about the location? Nose, ear, eye. In nose which cell? Olfactory cells. In ear, auditory cells. In eye, photoreceptor which is able to receive the sense of sight. Just I am talking with you. The sound is produced. This is the sense of hearing. You may call it this is the stimuli. That ear able to receive the stimuli. मैं जो आपको बता रहा हूँ मेरी आवाज आप तक पहुँच रही है due to the presence of auditory cells. This is the sensory epithelial cell. What is the structure? Cells are elongated, having a distinct nucleus. At their free end, there is presence of sensory hairs. These hairs are connected to epithelial cells. They are able to sense of smell. They are able to sense of hearing. They are able to sense of sight. So this is about the sensory epithelial cells. Now, third type. It is also one of the important germinal epithelial cell. These are the cuboidal epithelium. मैंने आपको बताया था cuboidal epithelium found in the gonads. You know very well gonads. That is nothing but that is the reproductive organ. Male reproductive organ and female reproductive organ. Male reproductive organ is the testis, female reproductive organ is the ovary. So remember please, this germinal epithelium able to produce the germ. What is germ? Germ means sperm and egg produced by the germinal epithelium. ही जी cells है germinal epithelium कशामध्ये सापडते? It is found in gonads. कहाँ मिलती है बेटा? Gonads में. What is gonad? That is nothing but reproductive organ. ध्यान से सुनना है आपको. Germinal epithelium are located in the gonads, in testis and ovary. In books not given the diagram, I have drawn the diagram of TS of testis of mammals. Transverse section of testis. See here, this is the seminiferous tubule. There are many tubules in TS of testis, transverse section. These thousands are seminiferous tubule. What is seminiferous tubule? It is nothing but it is a structural and functional unit of the testis. So this seminiferous tubule lined by the germinal epithelial cell, that is also called spermatogenic cell. These are the cuboidal in shape, having a distinct nucleus. These germinal epithelial cell divide and redivide mitotically and meiotically. They produce the sperm by the process of spermatogenesis. Each cell having a distinct nucleus surrounded by cytoplasm. They are cuboidal in shape. But where are located? They are located in testis and ovary. That is a gonad. That is a reproductive organ. It is also located in the ovary. You know ovary is a female reproductive organ. These are the germinal epithelium cell. These germinal epithelial cell divide and redivide to produce the egg. आपको ध्यान में रखना है बेटा, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, एग्जाम पॉइंट फॉर यू. You have to remember with respect to NEET exam also. Germinal epithelium were found in the gonads. What is the shape? It is a cuboidal in shape, cubic in shape. They are found in seminiferous tubule of testis. This germinal epithelium cuboidal in shape, each having a distinct nucleus surrounded by cytoplasm. They produce the sperm and egg. So what you have to write here? Germinal epithelium are produce the sperm and egg, means they are help in process of spermatogenesis and oogenesis. What you have seen today? Glandular epithelium, sensory epithelium and germinal epithelium. Glandular में आपको क्या ध्यान में रखना है? All type of gland, either unicellular gland, multicellular gland or exocrine gland or endocrine gland. Sensory epithelium कहाँ located होती है बेटा? In the olfactory cells of nose, auditory cells of ear, photoreceptor cells of eyes. They are responsible for sense of smell. वासाचं ज्ञान मिळते तुम्हाला. Sense of hearing, ऐकू येणे. Sense of sight म्हणजे आपल्याला दिसण्यासाठी मदत होतात. या very important epithelial cell which are sensory epithelial cell. Last germinal epithelium, they are located in the gonads. They produce the sperm and eggs. That's all. Remaining parts in next, and thank you.